Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, in what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense takes the field to start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Let's see what they've got on second down. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continue to get louder and louder, having that expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, where you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Now on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Quarterback keeper. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Calhoun. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
And had they not picked up that 1st down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Tucker. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire 1st quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Murphy. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Scanning the field, it's Warner. Fires it incomplete. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah. And he's running in the open. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Tompkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Pocket starts to collapse. What a snag by the defense. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Eagles!
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Dances away from the heat. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. It's complete to the left. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Use the play fake, down a throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. DB's right up on the receivers. The play action fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Tompkins. Obliterates him, still on the move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here, too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
What's old is new in offensive football. The return, at least on that play, of the pass-catching fullback.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now, you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football. He can make plays. Use the big fella.
Back to throw. It's Rayner. It's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. He let that thing fly. Make the connection. And here comes the offense on second down. The aerial assault continues. He's got the back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
They hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the third down, aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Dropping back, it's Warner. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Now the play fake. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Throwing right. It's caught. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Makes the pass. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw, it's Warner. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walton. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Warner. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he tacked on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got his man quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. He's right on target. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going up top. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw it again. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Quick strike complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
The expressway is wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. It's Warner. Takes the easy completion. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He'll start this drive firing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
He's going to let it go. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Pressure coming. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pop the draw. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's caught inside the 15. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance. So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this 2-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a one-possession game. Firing to the right, complete. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a one-possession game here in the 4th. 1 minute left to play, plenty of time if they can recover this onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.